Welcome back to the Parlay Studios. I'm your host, Sarah Said, with Jelani Goodridge-Reid and Justin Pooni. We're going to talk about the NFL, and we're going to talk in particular about Week 13, the games that we all want to see.
There's some spicy ones.
Spicy.
Yes.
Jelani's the first on the list.
the agenda. The agenda.
First on the roster, but I'm like, that doesn't... Guys. Okay, action.
Yes. Y'all are funny. I gotta go with the Bengals and the I can't stop laughing. The Bengals and the Chiefs. Okay, this is the game that we saw last year, AFC Championship. Right? Joe Burrow went into Arrowhead and got that done. Have we seen that many times before? No, we haven't. To me, the Bengals are a very, very scary threat in the AFC. And honestly, I think the Bengals go in there and win. You know, I love Mahomes and stuff.
It's a surprising
But
pick from you.
at some point, the Chiefs are good. They're playing really good football, right? They're beating teams left and right, but they are going to lose another game.
But they're not dominating teams, though.
That's right. They're not dominating teams. Yes, their offense is number one and stuff like that. But I think that the Bengals have enough. And guess who's coming back?
Jamar Chase.
Okay, Jamar Chase is a huge difference maker.
We said that.
Yeah, I know.
Wait, 3, 2, 1.
Jamar Chase. So yeah, he's gonna be out there. And he's gonna cause a lot of problems. It's gonna be a great game.
Joe Mixon,
fantasy team, right? He's gonna play a big role. He did in the AFC Championship. So can the Chiefs get it done? I don't know. The Bengals are a really good threat, and the defense too. The defense is most underrated in the league.
Respects to your Cowboys on Sunday Night Football. This should be the Sunday Night Football game.
This should be.
This should be. Why?
You know why though? It's because we bring in the ratings, bring in the money. Jerry's not gonna let that happen.
Or potentially Odell could be in the building because
True.
he's meeting on
You
Monday.
never know.
You never know.
Yeah, you
But
never know.
Johnny, your Cowboys game, they should be flexed
It's a
out.
boring one.
This game should really be the Sunday night game.
It could be.
This game should be the Sunday night game. The San Francisco 49ers and the Miami Dolphins. The Dolphins, head coach Mike McDaniel going against his former team.
My guy McDaniel.
My guy, the funniest coach in the league. You saw what he said about Nick Bosa putting pass rush moves on a hand sanitizer podium. Hilarious. My biggest thing is that vaunted 49ers pass rush, and how are they going to get after Tua? Well, Tua gets the ball off the quickest of any quarterback. That's going to hold off that San Francisco 49er pass rush. And I think the Dolphins are going to go and beat the 49ers.
Ooh, I got the Niners in this one. I got the Niners. I
think
they're hot.
it's Tua time.
If he wins this one and plays well, the MVP case gets even stronger.
Then it's
the best defense in the
Mahomes,
league.
Mahomes, Gap, Hurts, Tua.
Agreed.
Are you guys going to ask me who's mine?
Yeah.
Well, we already know who you're going to give us your opinion, so we have to ask what we know.
All right, I'm going with the Jets and the Vikings. And the reason is because I really think that the Jets have the sauce, get it?
To
possibly get the Vikings in this one.
It's actually, the point spread's pretty close in
it
this
is.
game,
It's
right?
going to be a close game.
I really like their energy this season. I feel like they're the kind of team that wants to beat the best, and I think even Sauce said something of that nature this past week. So like I could see them just like as those like really young and hungry underdogs kind of taking over
with Mike
that
White.
game.
And that matchup on the monitor, Sauce versus Justin Jefferson, is going to be must-see TV.
That's marquee right there.
That is like a game within a game.
Because
That
that's arguably the best receiver against a guy that's coming up and taking everybody.
Very shortly become the next best cornerback.
Because they're talking about the new Revis Island. That's what they're saying in New York. I wouldn't go that far. but I love
Island?
Sauce. Yeah, Sauce Island.
That has a nice ring to it.
Yeah. But I think it's gonna be a great game. Why? Because how is Mike White gonna look? What if he has another good performance?
He's gonna take a step back, I think.
I think he could.
You think it's Mike White season in New York?
Hey, if they win this game,
and
he plays well, or even if he plays well and they lose, then I don't know what you do with Zach Wilson. Honestly, I don't know what you do.
I think Zach Wilson's done in New York anyway.
Because this is a contending team in Minnesota, so you know if they show up.
Zach Wilson's run was so like I feel like there was so much hype about him early on, and then it just crashed and burned.
I never saw it.
I think it's these small school guys. Now some of them do pan out, but like the Carson Wentz's, the Jordan Loves, the Trey Lance
jury's out,
right? The Zach Wilson, like you're not playing against that elite competition. Now, with that being said, though, not every quarterback comes from a high-powered, school.
Yeah, like Josh Allen, he went to Wyoming. But I just because pre-draft, everyone was talking about Zach Wilson,
and he didn't do anything. He
that
had
one throw in the pro day. Okay,
yeah.
The greatest pro day throw of all time, aside from Johnny Manziel. I never saw the hype. Okay, and we knew who he was at BYU. I watched him. he wasn't a difference maker.
Yeah.
Right. And in terms of just himself, his character, that was the biggest question coming in to the league.
sure.
And you're seeing what is happening in the locker room in New York. They're saying free Elijah Moore, free E, free E. And they're talking about, how Garrett Wilson and him have not seen eye to eye. That's the problem.
You know what nobody else has to worry about it is on this show. We don't have to say free anybody because we're all a team and together.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And we're together now with Sarah back from
Absolutely.
Yes, I am back. I was sick. I have returned, and I'm ready for more football. But
You're hyped for
that's
Kirk C.
all.
Kirk Steve.
That's all for today. Thanks for joining us.